Yo, what's cracking, everyone? It's your man, Mr. Foamer Simpson, back with another performance overview. This is not a full review because I haven't played in them long enough yet. However, I was able to hoop in them for a couple hours last night. Shout out to Jordan Brand for inviting me to the Melo 11 event. Very dope. Video on that coming soon, so stay tuned. But I just want to give you a brief rundown on the tech they used in the sneaker, as well as my initial thoughts. So for starters, retail is 160 bucks, and these release January 3rd, 2015. However, you can pre-order them right now. I will put a link in the description for anybody who wants to do that. They also came in this new Jordan box with the gold Jumpman, which is a nice touch. I like that a lot. Now, the first thing I noticed when I picked these up is they are way lighter than his past models. A lot of his previous shoes have been heavy and a little bit bulky. These are much lighter and a lot more sleek. Another important thing to make note of is they definitely run a little snug. If you have a wide foot, you will need to go a half size up because it's a real narrow fit. If you don't have wide feet, then you can probably get away with true to size. As far as the tech goes, these have the flight plate setup, which I'm a big fan of. The Jordan 28 used it, the 29 used it, the Melo 10. I'm just a big fan of that tech. I think it really allows the zoom to flourish. They also went with a Phylon midsole as well as a multi-directional traction pattern on the outsole. And just from hooping in them last night, the traction wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible either. But a lot of times traction is one of those things that you need to break in a little bit also. People kind of forget about that sometimes, so we'll see how the traction does the more and more I play in them. There's also this molded collar, which I like a lot. It gives you a nice secure fit around the ankle. And they used a webbing fit system, which is good for lockdown and also reinforces that secure feel, which I like a lot on court. I think a lot of players do. And there's also perforations on the upper, as you can see. However, they did not seem very breathable at all. Another thing I noticed just from playing in them last night was they were definitely a little bit stiff. So we'll see the more I play in them if they loosen up a little bit. Overall, I think it is a good sneaker on court. I'm looking forward to really breaking them in and seeing what's what and how they respond. So stay tuned for the full performance review. And in the meantime, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. Foamer Simpson and on Snapchat at It's Foamy. Not too much else to talk about though. So until next time, Mr. Foamer Simpson, out.